So Laura Ingraham was on an absolute fascist fear-mongering tear last night over on the fascist cosplaying news network known as Fox. And as you know by now, President Biden said that he will pardon all prior federal offenses of simple marijuana possession and will call on governors to pardon simple state possession offenses as well. Now, this is big because this could amount to thousands of pardons, which would remove a burden that may have prevented some people from receiving employment for housing or educational opportunities. And now, to be clear, this is at the federal level. Biden then called on states to essentially follow suit by saying just as no one should be in federal prison for solely possessing marijuana, no one should be in local jail or state prison for that reason either. Now, this is a gigantic step in the right direction and is overwhelmingly popular with the American people. In fact, a Pew Research poll from 2021, it suggests over 90% of Americans are in favor of the legalization of marijuana for medical and recreational use. But you know who's not happy about this? Who I mentioned earlier, the fascist cosplaying news network known as Fox. Last night, their main attraction, Laura Ingraham, had this to say. And spoiler alert, she wasn't too pleased. Play the clip.
Well, it starts with marijuana, but where does it go from there? Oregon was the first state to decriminalize it. Then they legalized it for recreational use. And then a few years later, they decriminalized hard drugs, cocaine, heroin, LSD, and even meth.
This is the real reefer madness. Her endless lies and gaslighting over a plant that's been known to help so many people suffering with a variety of medical conditions. Oh, and watch this clip of Laura moments later warning her listeners what's at stake this upcoming election if Republicans don't get the majority. Play this.
This is what they're going to give you more of if you elect them. Abortion, pot, porn, and more January 6th hearings.
She might have a point there. Hey, by the way, we know her last name is actually pronounced Ingraham. How? We had her brother come on the MeidasTouch podcast, which you should absolutely download and listen to today. He told us the actual pronunciation, and he also said that their father had a copy of Mein Kampf on the living room table. Yikes. Hey, thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe right now to the MeidasTouch YouTube channel for more unapologetically pro-democracy news. Also, pick up these new dank Brandon stickers because A, they're hilarious, and B, they're selling out quick. You can get them at store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com. Thank you. This November is Rovember. MeidasTouch just released its brand new collection of Rovember t-shirts and pins to let the country know what's at stake this upcoming midterm election. Go to store.meidastouch.com to grab yours. That's store.meidastouch.com.